can think of what's causing it. It's very annoying.
I don't have a chain on my bike.
Okay. What are you using?
I'm on a Wahoo kicker bike.
Oh, okay. The all-in-one.
Yep, all in one. So I don't have these problems.
How do you find that?
Great, I love it. I didn't want to buy a road bike and then buy something for my wife and have to change it all the time.
Yep.
So the kicker bike just means I can resize it easily and don't have to worry about chains or anything. And gear changes are instantaneous. So I think that's a big bonus for Zwifting.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been great.
It must be rear derailleur must be loose or something. So
Hey guys.
Hey Dave.
Oh, Dave.
I was just thinking about switching onto a Tron 2. Maybe. I mean, Zwifter bike says full aero, but we all know, you know, kind of where we need to help, right? Or at least I do anyway.
I think there's a minimal difference, like 2 seconds difference on the whole route.
Exactly. Now the disc wheel will be much slower up the climb, but you know, I mean, there's not that much difference really. So I think it's 7 seconds to the Scott Addict, which I'd normally take round here, but yeah, it's only 2 to the Tron. I think someone let's take a Tron.
Looks like most people are on. Looks like most are on Trons, doesn't it?
Yeah. Looking at the pen. Oh, are we all ready for some fun tonight? This is going to be let's just make sure it's type 2 fun and not type 3 fun, eh?
I was going to say, have you got 1 or 2 buckets tonight, Dave?
Like I said, last time I threw up was probably about 9 months before last week. So I have a bucket, but I think going to 2 is probably stretching a bit too far. So
I didn't go back and watch the video to sort of check it all out. So you're right.
The video was actually quite good. It was actually a really good race last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I was watching it back, and what we should have done is the 2 should have dropped when they were like 10 seconds in front of us, and we'd have TT'd back up to them as a team. That's what we should have done, right?
Yeah, which to be fair is what you said, and it was sort of.
Maybe I didn't explain we'll TTT back up to them as a team, maybe clearly enough. But yeah, I mean that would have been the right move. But anyway, it all worked out in the long run. Anyway, guys, starting the stream now. So.
Yeah. Hi, Mum. So what have we got? You've got 4 kilometers, 4.8 k's of warm up, and then all hell's running break loose.
Yeah, basically.
But it's going to be interesting to see how many are going to start to hang back a bit, though, in order to try and force the FTS issue, and not just it's going to be that interesting balance on this first lap.
All the fastest through are on the first lap.
Yeah.
So you got to gamble if you're going to really go hard. Might get dropped.
I mean, I think realistically, it's just going to be go like hell on the first climb and the first sprint.
Right? So 2 seconds. Let's have some fun. It's going to be survive on the leg snapper and see how you go after that. It's exactly how it's going to be. Like I said, this group has some fast riders in it. The leg snapper's going to suit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like choice for the majority is Tron.
So what have we got? 41 in the field tonight.
Really enthusiastic. don't fancy myself on next traffic, but please not break my braking way until we get there. Just let us all roll around nice and slowly. That would be really nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
My rear derailleur is playing up to the point that I won't be able to contest any of the FTS and FAL.
Okay.
Can I use that as my excuse too, please?
I'll share a video. It's got worse after the service today.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying you were using it as an excuse. I was just saying it makes a very convenient excuse for me when I go and get any points.
As soon as I put pressure on, I lose my chain.
Oh, really? So, has it been serviced, you say?
Today, yeah, I tried to get it fixed today. It started badly over the
Here
weekend.
we go. There's always someone who's keen to go early.
Is it slipping or it's just not holding gear?
I'll send you a video
Right.
to tell it all. I mean, it all happens really quick.
Yeah.
But the chain comes off, and the rear derailleur sort of it loses its position.
Okay. Right, 3Ks to go before the fun. Watch for any push over this flyover and on the other side. Make sure you're in the wheels.
You can hear that. Looking. I lost my chain.
So the good news is there's 40 people in the group, so you've got a 50% chance of scoring points on FAL on each of the climbs and the sprints. That's my logic, and I'm sticking to it.
Pretty good odds. Top 20 again, isn't it? Top 20 fouls.
Yeah.
Yeah. See who the strong boys and girls are.
This is my first race in like a month.
Good group to see where your legs are at.
Yeah. Find out in about 3 minutes.
Certainly seem to be taking it easy.
Everyone knows what it's about, right? Particularly on that bottom.
True. Right, 1K to go.
I got some tail gunning for here.
I'll be dropped on this climb.
I'm hoping to make it over lap one, but I'll probably get back to you on lap two. I guess we'll find out in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Right, 200 meters. Let's have some fun.
Oh, hmm.
Nice work, Doom.
Ooh. Oh,
I'm going to ride with bullets.
Okay. Great work, Dave. Just hold that rear. Remember, we've got the fun again for the sprint. Sprint banner or sprint start will be 6.8 Ks.
hmm. Hmm. Oh, oh.
Great work, everyone.
Oh.
Don's just coming through the sprint banner. You got a nice little group back there with the bullets, Don.
Yeah, I'll sit on their tail the whole way
Yeah, nice.
if they let me.
How big this front group is. It's split all over the road. It looks like the main group's whittled itself down all over the road to 35 riders.
Must have done ladder with these guys a few times.
Oh, I got a 24.
Nice. Did I recognise you, Don?
I have. Yeah. They're making me take a turn on front.
Oh,
I'll do my share though.
okay. Front group's down to 24. Doom, you're right on the back of it. Six.
I'm dying, guys.
Already did.
You're our only hope, Doom. No pressure. If not, just slide back. The boys are just behind you. 8 seconds on your tail, Doom.
Thank you.
What we got on there? We've got a group of 9, 10 riders. Looks like they're just incoming.
Good catch, guys.
Nice to see that the guy who took FTS on the first climb is a 15-watt sprinter.
Right.
He basically sat on 900 watts the whole way up the leg snapper. So no pressure.
How do I go, Paul?
I can't see because there's no data that's coming up.
All right, okay.
I just happened to click on him when he was going up and thought, holy dooly. I mean, to be fair, he's a Ruby rider who's expected to win the race. So
I also stopping.
all right, get some rest. The next leg snapper is at 13.8. You all right, Doom?
No, not really.
Right. Don's 50 seconds behind you if you're sliding back.
Yeah, I'm sliding all the way back.
Right.
This is my first proper ride in 2 weeks.
Oh. The legs won't know what they've done with themselves. You sound like you're down a well, Dave.
I said, if you want to stay in front of Don's group, I'm likely to get dropped in the smash this time round.
Right. Oh. That's some lovely feedback.
What happens when I don't mute my mic?
Okay, 1.5 Ks to go. Feel like they're on a bit of a Sunday ride at the moment.
Finally.
It won't in 2 minutes, believe me.
No. No.
Well,
Become
they'll
the world champions.
Yeah, they're all saving themselves for that final hill.
Oh.
After you've tortured yourself around here 3 times. Sorry,
Yeah, you know, you match 1 minute effort, 20-minute effort, just when everyone wants it.
yeah, I wasn't trying to oversell it, obviously.
As fast as you're doing. See if you can get onto this group. quite an easy pace to him.
Nice work, Aaron.
Looks like I'm having connection issues. Eli.
You are as well, yeah. Shit.
All right, I'm back. Looks like I'm back. Don't run the tablet. I
Okay.
just lost my connection.
Yeah, that was all over the place.
I still can't see myself. But I can see everyone else on the right hand side.
That's right. You're just coming down the hill. You're a beautiful soup tuck.
Yeah, I can see where I should be.
Okay.
No, Eli, too much bandwidth. I just lost my grip in the middle of the race.
Great work, Around. Let's use that momentum, see if we can get back on that gruppetto. You're just about on the tail of that little group, Around. Great work, Doom.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've got nothing.
You look good coming downhill, mate.
Hey?
Yeah, you
look good. You look good coming downhill, and that helmet looks very spangly.
right? 2 weeks after COVID, you're at least 10 to 15% off.
I think I'm about 50% off at the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not been, just the next 20% off anything.
It sounds like you're underwater, whoever's talking.
Yeah.
I'll turn my camera so you can hear me.
A couple of the bullets are sprinting, Don. Not sure why, but
There's no more fastest through, is there?
no. They're just regrouping on your tail, Don. I'm not sure if they're trying to pull you through or whether they're trying to get rid of you.
I don't know.
Maybe they thought that was an FTS.
I don't know. It seemed pretty pointless, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They're in for a bit of a shock, then, aren't they?
Yeah, they all got PR and went for it. So, okay.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore, can you?
No. Well,
You can't do a William. You can't do a William Chow and wait to be lapped and then sprint.
No. Well, even if you did, the good thing is it doesn't really make a huge difference, which is nice.
No, I don't know. I used to like the fast through points.
Yeah. I mean, just double check that they haven't changed anything.
The good news is I've dropped down in the velo rating thing. So I just need to stay there a bit longer now.
Yeah.
It should be good. Come back again.
Is that Dave talking?
Yeah, I think he was something about 30 days, and then you can come back to
30 days array ranking is what it uses, then you can come back again.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
These bullets aren't being very friendly, are they? No,
Oh, they're going slow, but haven't been too bad.
no, I think they're just coming back on now. Regroup themselves.
They started by trying to coax me into chasing a front rider, and I didn't do it.
Right.
Yeah, they're doing something to see
I think then they realised that I'm not racing.
Yeah. They were doing exactly the same thing to Tioki and I last week.
Yeah.
They'd send one or two off, wait for us to close it, send the next two off.
Why would they bother? It doesn't make much difference the points that they're going to get right now.
They clearly want to race lower down the field, fair enough.
Well, but yeah, maybe they just want to have fun.
Yeah, true. Up a bit. Was there only one division for the Summer League?
No, there was two in this group.
Right.
Yeah. So what's happened, all the fast teams from Atlantic East, all the fast teams from Oceania West are now in this division.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's like a super division of winter.
Oh, that's good. You guys have done pretty well so far, haven't you? Middle of the pack, aren't you? Aren't we?
Something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, about a pretty good trot. Good news is you've only got one leg snapper left to go.
What? Hang on. Who are you talking to?
Well, all four of you.
Everyone. Okay.
And we got to go up the Innsbruck Crom.
Come on, Don! Don't ruin it, mate. I was trying to
I was just hearing John's mind working, looking at where we're up to in the course, thinking, how can there be only one leg snapper left?
Yeah. Oh shit! Sorry, I haven't scrolled down. I didn't see that com thing at the bottom. Oh, never mind.
It said something about a party. I came for the party.
Yeah, the after party.
Oh.
I think that's the downhill after you've gone up it.
That's the downhill, right?
All parties should be downhill, I reckon.
The only problem is you've got to go around that flat bit to come back down the hill again. So your bike going to be able to hold a reasonable climbing gear, Don, or are you just going to struggle the whole way up?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Probably. I was holding like 4 or 5 watts per kilo on that on leg snapper.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's good.
Just do
So
5
that
watts
should
per
be able to
kilo
hold
at a
enough
time.
to be able to,
Yeah.
yeah,
5
as
watts
much
per
as I'm
kilo
going
at
to
a
be able to
time.
push.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm hoping you're not going to be going over 5 watts per kilo up the hill.
No. So it should be. I just can't go. I can't sprint. Anything sort of moving above 500 watts, it looks like I'll cause a problem.
Can you feel it just before it starts going?
It happens almost instantaneously. I'll send a video after this. It happens too quick, so you can't really.
Can't ease off.
On the weekend, I was able to sort of ride on the verge of it.
Yeah.
But today, it's even worse.
You seem to have a bit of fun with that one, don't you?
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this before, and it ended up being the front cogs were the last cause of the dropping chain.
Which happens when they wear out and they start riding up.
Yeah, they replaced the chain today. Said that was the problem. That's clearly not.
Yeah, unless there's a stiff link in the chain that it's only picking up under load.
Oh, it's a brand new chain today.
Yeah,
They
but
replaced it as part of the service.
it could be a stiff. Could be a stiff quick link that creates the problem, but you don't see it until it's under load.
Yeah, but that wouldn't explain it being before and after a new chain, though, right?
Well, no, it would
That's usually seen quickly.
if they've not freed up all the links, or there's an issue with one of the links, it would show up because of the new chain. But if you were having it pre the new chain, then no, it's not the chain, obviously.
Yeah, well, it's pre the chain.
Oh,
I got the chain changed today.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. Unless there's some issue with the
I think it must be the rear derailleur's loose or something.
yeah, unless the hanger's bent or something.
Yeah.
But
I've
that would have
had a
that
bent
should have
hanger
all
to
been
it.
picked up. But even with a flogged out rear derailleur, it's sort of not usually that bad. I know mine's hanging on at the moment, but it still goes all right. Right, so where are we all?
Back to hell.
We've got the leg snapper at 22.6.
I was about to ask when. Perfect. At the moment, I'm holding Don's group off. Anyway, we'll see.
So our end's 500 meters from the leg snapper. Dave's 500 meters from the leg snapper.
I'm a minute behind her end.
Oh no, sorry, you're a 1.5 kilometers behind. Got it.
Video of the problem is in our ZRL if you're interested in diagnosing it, Paul.
Yeah, cool.
That's Don's to Paul. That's Don's group 1.5 Ks back. I'm in the middle.
We can do full diagnosis on the road, Don.
Yeah. I got my daughter to video it before we started.
Isn't the support car meant to ride up next to you and check it all out for you?
I'll even bring my tools.
Yeah, nice.
Need a bit of sun. A bit cold in Melbourne. Great climbing, Aaron.
A bit cold up here in New South Wales as well. Not as cold as Melbourne, I'd imagine.
You pulled a bit of time back, Dave.
The course goes up and down. It's generally swaying 5-10 seconds either way.
Yeah, we were sort of 40 seconds before, and you're a minute now.
He's concentrating on the leg snapper now. Look at him go. He's like a gazelle. Yeah, that's pretty ugly, Don.
Yeah, it's unrideable.
That's bizarre. And it was exactly the same before they changed the chain.
It was a little bit better. It's got worse since the service.
I mean, the first question is what the hell are they doing if they've allowed that to go back out and they haven't even checked it? But anyway, it's there's
check it on the
something.
work stand. Don't
It's
put any
almost
load
as
on it.
if the it's almost as if the bloody either the pulley wheels. So I'd be going either the chain or the pulley wheels are just doing something wrong.
Yeah,
It's almost as if, like I say, that it looks a little bit like you've got a stiff link, the way it's slipping on the pulley wheels. But if you haven't, well, it's almost the pulley wheels are a little bit wonky, or they're impinged, so there's something fouling the wheel. Almost as if it's sort of high riding the wheel and then sliding through, which is creating that jump. It's also off-putting that there's a white mark on the chain that the first time it jumps, it looks like it's perfectly aligned with it jumping.
I'll check that.
But I don't think that is. I think that may be just a quick link on it.
Yeah, I got a stiff link in my mountain bike at the moment, so I know what that feels like. I just got that chain, that service. I don't know. It's been out for 4 rides, and then it started jumping, and definitely you could see the stiff link on that one.
Yeah.
It always jumps at the same spot.
Yeah.
This one here doesn't jump at the same spot. This jumps as soon as I put pressure on.
How much does a bike service cost?
115.
Dude,
All right.
yeah. I'd be taking
and then with the chain today, it's about 180.
Wow.
Yeah. I'd certainly be taking it straight back to him because that's definitely not right.
Yeah.
Well, at least you've now got a video to show them and say, "Hey guys, don't just spin the thing on the stand."
Yeah. Yeah, I did tell them.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, new chain's a bit of a lazy thing to do if the old chain wasn't worn.
The old chain could have been worn, but I didn't have it that long. But yeah, it's possible.
Well, and
yeah. I think we'll find it wasn't the chain. It was whatever else is going wrong in that rear derailleur.
I'm assuming they didn't give you the old chain back.
No.
And you
never asked that.
And you hadn't measured the chain.
I don't have a measuring thing. You get them to measure it.
I was going to say, there's your first request for Christmas is a simple and basic chain length measurer.
Yeah, they measured it and said it was a bit loose.
Well,
yeah. I don't know. The mechanic I'm going to is a reasonable guy.
Look,
happy enough with him.
Yeah,
he's trying.
Yeah, and if they can't replicate it, it sort of is hard because if they don't have a jig
I might take my kicker in tomorrow.
Yeah, and that's the key is that if they can't physically see it, you haven't done anything different with your kicker. There's not an alignment issue on the kicker or the.
I don't think so.
The free hub spins all right when you spin it on the kicker.
I reckon it's the rear derailleur, just playing around with it tonight.
Yeah.
A bit loose. Maybe it's got a bit too much play in it.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean the spring on them does go, but usually doesn't go quite as dramatic.
I mean, from side to side.
Yeah,
it's hanging loose.
Ah, right, okay, yeah.
So maybe when it gets that pressure on, it just gets a little bit out of alignment.
Yeah.
And then it drops.
Or if the hanger's bent.
Yeah, well, the hanger's bent, but
I mean, I suppose the good news is it's a mechanical rear derailleur, so it's not going to be stupid expensive.
Put some time into your group.
Sometimes it's hard to find one though. I had to replace my wife's brake on her bike, and it's taken me a week just to get the part.
Wow.
And that's just for that was a 8070 Shimano, which is, it's only a few years old. It's not like it's some ancient model.
Yeah, that's where it's crazy at the moment. I can get 9-speed stuff really easy, but newer stuff can't get. I tried to get a set of spare pulley wheels for my gravel group set, nothing in stock. Whereas, standard 600-700 pulley wheels, cheap as chips, all got them in stock. Right. So the good news is the climb starts at 29.8 Ks. The bad news is it doesn't finish until 37.2.
7K to go, no problem.
I'm going to be here all night.
It's a nice 7.4 kilometer stroll at 5.38%.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a nice 2.3 they've been doing, so I don't have to work too hard. That'd be nice, thank you.
Yeah.
If you could let me climb and hold this gap doing no more than 3, that would be perfect.
Let's have a
Come on,
look.
Dave. You can bridge up to me, Dave.
I
Only
was
2
going to
minutes.
say, Dave, you're only 2.2 minutes behind our end. You can just nip that one.
Yeah.
Or are you just going to cruise and hop on the bullet group?
I'm more concerned with not getting caught by this lot 130 behind me. Would be nice.
Yeah, that's Don. So that's Don's group, the bullets.
Yeah, I don't mind if Don catches me. It's all the bullets, right?
Yeah. Oh, we'll keep an eye on them.
I'll just hang with their. I'll hang behind them, won't lead them.
Trying to work out how they got 5 people racing, but maybe that's just me.
Josh Rigby changed his jersey into the same jersey as these guys. He did have a different jersey. They must have 2 teams in here, do they?
Yeah, or maybe he's just trying to hide in plain sight.
I think CC had 2 teams.
Okay.
And Josh changed his jersey to match these guys. He was in a white jersey when he first came back.
Right. Yeah, okay. Got it. Oh, look at the profile of this hill to see how exciting it is. I prefer the other way around, to be honest, but I think the first flat spot's around 31.9 Ks. It's a straight climb to that because you've got that couple of little bubbles in the middle of this hill where you get respite. Well, they're getting a bit too excited with themselves up front there, our end. You'll be happy you're not all climbing in the front group. They're all sitting at 4.5, 5 watts per kilo at the moment.
Can't even do the 3.5 these guys are doing.
Yeah, I know. They were getting a bit tingly, weren't they? Looks like the sprockets are going to be sitting at 5 watts per kilo on the front. There's 2 of them riding the front of the group.
How long does the KOM take on this one?
About 20 minutes normally do, so 20, 30 minutes.
Well, so they keep that up.
20 be fast.
As I say, 25 a day pace.
Yeah. I mean, I think the front crew will be they'll be sub 20, but yeah, that sort of more normal pace is probably for you guys around 25-ish.
I mean, I can do around 20 when I haven't done 3 leg snappers first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh no. Well, the 2 dudes on the front, like I say, they're sitting between 4.5 and 5, and they've already got a 6-second gap. They're basically drafting off each other by the looks of it. And they're both 4.3 to 4.4 20-minute guys.
Are they all lightweight?
No, one of them's 87 kilos and the other's 81 kilos.
Wow. So they keep that up, they'll be well over 4.2.
Yeah.
So they've eased off now, though.
Yeah, they've chilled down to 4.5, but that's basically 380, 400 watts for one of them.
God.
So yeah, they're basically sort of sitting around 400 watts. Jeez, that's big power. Good luck to them, really. Must be the orange trons they're on. Orange is faster, I think.
Is there a cut-off time for finishing the race?
No. Oh, there is, but it's like hours, isn't it? Isn't it 2 hours? Let's have a quick look at the rules, Doom.
Got to make sure I come under that.
Great work, Aaron. Got one guy with company, then you got Dave 2 minutes behind you.
I'm about to get caught by the bullish mark.
Don't want anything less than 33rd position, Dave. No excuses. Otherwise, you will be coming to TTT on Thursday. We even left you some room.
No, anyway.
I think in another 300 meters around, you've got another little flat spot, and then it climbs all the way up to 34 before the next flat spot.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, flat being a relative term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels flat.
Yeah. It's better than the 8%, that's for sure. I think it drops to 1.6% before it starts ramping up again at about 32.9. And then you got the ugly little
pick off one more guy.
You got the little ugly little 9-10% around 33.5K.
Yeah.
Nice work. If we can catch up with the guy 13 seconds ahead, that'd be awesome. There's like a little line of them just to chase down, join the dots.
You can see two of them.
It's like Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked
my
like
goal.
it on the road when you see the little blue square and then all the little green dots ahead of you. Good news is the guy just in front of you is on an aero bike as well.
I might just go for the bike swap.
Yeah. Half reasonable, wouldn't it?
Mix it up a bit.
That's it. Stretch your back out. Have a look, see what the best bike is just for the pure climb.
Got to be something light with the Alpine wheels or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Millicents, but yeah, hang on, let's have a look. Innsbruck Calm. Yeah, it'll be the Athos. Well, that's surprising. The Athos actually with the DT62s
Right.
is the best option.
If I've got them. Who makes that bike?
Specialized. Actually, no, I'll just recalculate it on a slightly lower wattage, and it would be you are right, the Athos with the Alpine Roval Alpinist CLXs. if you're going to tap up around 3 to 3.5 watts, Doom.
I don't even have that bike.
Okay. If not, then your next best option is the Scott Addict.
Why doesn't it surprise me that Sprinter doesn't have a climbing bike?
True.
Spend all that sweat drops you've been earning.
I am right now a big spender.
But yeah, if not, if you've got an Addict, whack an Addict on. Have you got Alpinist wheels?
Yep. Go. Right, here we go. Now I wish I did the bike change before the banner.
Yeah.
I just spent 2 or 3 minutes sat there chopping.
You'd be like a man possessed as soon as you get that new climbing bike on, Doom.
Feels like it.
Oh yeah.
I wish I had the fly socks on as well.
Yeah. The dude that kept getting FAL over the leg snapper was annoyingly hitting his fire socks all the time.
Was he? Okay.
Just showing off, I think.
Well, I think I got 4th on the first time through.
Yeah. Awesome.
That took me up to like 190 beats per minute, and I've not been around there for ages.
Yeah. Nice work around.
Got one of them.
Yeah.
Next guy's in my sights.
Well, you've just gone up 2 positions as well, haven't you? Because you were 31st and you're now 29th.
Yeah, one guy was stopped on the side of the road.
Oh, maybe he was changing his bike.
Maybe.
Nature break.
Cupid.
Yeah, and the guy ahead, he's the one that's on the aero bike. So you've been closing nicely on him. And it looks like the aero guys decided to make a competition of it. Just don't look at the number on the top right of your screen. You'll be fine. Looks like the aero guys fighting for your wheel.
Yeah. He didn't like it when I passed him.
No, it sort of seemed to get that impression. Let me blind him with some unicorn poo. Nice work, end. He's just sitting on your wheel. I think that's why he was fighting for it, because he knew that 3% he's going to get aero. Let's have a look. Where is he? Class.
All right, under 5 minutes for 39th. Coming.
Nice. Beautiful. Okay, looks like both of them are now on your wheel end. I think you're just about to break them off your draft, so that's awesome. Okay, they're obviously going to use you as the rabbit. Okay, the aero guy's just dropping. The dirt guy's now getting back onto your wheeler end. The two dirt guys are still sitting there at 4.5, 5 watts per kilo. Geez, they're really climbing hard. You'd be thankful you're not in that front group, boy. Nice work, Don. You're just about to start pitching up, Don. Cruel part is you've got a 10%, then it'll ebb and flow. Nice work, Dave. Sit in that draft, get some respite.
Yeah.
Nice work, Don.
Minutes those guys did.
One and a half K to go, end. Fantastic work.
The big news is I'm under 4 minutes behind now.
Woohoo!
Yep. Pretty exciting.
Is that new sexy bike, you see? New bike, they always go quicker.
I never knew these climbing bikes are so good uphill.
Yeah. Yeah, they go quite well.
This is what I've been doing wrong all this time.
What,
I thought it was just because I was a fat bastard.
No, they certainly help. Next you'll be training up the Alps, do?
Yeah, I think so. Might get a taste for it.
Yeah. Okay, Aaron, you've got a dude hanging off your wheels 2 seconds behind. He's certainly tapped out at the moment, but I think he's trying it on.
It keeps coming and going.
Yeah. He's sitting at 190, so he's pretty healthy heart rate at the moment.
Yeah. Problem is the second guy behind him's catching us.
Yeah.
Quadrelli.
The good news is at about 36.1, 36.2, it starts to flatten out to about 2, 3, 1%. So you can sort of start getting a little bit of a lick up. and then it just sort of picks up slightly towards the end, but you're sort of going to be in that 1.6 to 3%. Right, climbing. Nice work. You've done all the hard stuff. Now it's the roll to home. Start pitching up to 5%. Nice work. Use the draft. Okay, line's just ahead. Awesome work, End. Great climbing. 3 positions gained on the climb. Awesome work, End. Great work, Dom. You're equaling End for the most improved on the climb.
And I think I can hear my chain going.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine. No, at least it's not. You've done all the hard bit. Nice roll into the line now.
I hope I can hold him off.
Yeah, you got 17 seconds. You're just going to pitch up, and then it's 3% all the way in. Nice and steady. Holding 13 seconds. Beautiful. He's not going to catch you now. Nice work, Tom. Good news is you get to enjoy the downhill.
Good news is I've only got a K to go.
Yeah. Awesome work, Dave.
Down to one.
Hang on, you got your head under the blankets. No. That's the annoying part, is when you're in fan view in the clan car, it gives you none of the comm information. But not an issue now because I'm no longer in the clan car. Looks like the top guys. Oh no, they weren't. Trying to work out where their Bs are.
Looks like John's done a 23:15.
Yeah. Fantastic. Where is... Our end was a 24:46. I hope you're not expecting me to climb like that tomorrow, Don.
I'm expecting more from you, Paul.
Oh yeah, easy, cut. What's your mouth out? God.
I'm definitely going to try and get Jamie to ride instead of me.
Right.
If I have to ride, I'll move to boost. I'll get someone who can. Well, I can do this hill okay. I can't do any of the segments.
Yeah. Nice work, Dave.
Even this hill, if the guy I was riding with, he knew he could have easily passed me on that last flat bit.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get any faster without dropping the chain. As soon as I went to the big chain ring, it would drop.
It's definitely odd. And that's the one that you've already replaced the front ring, isn't it? So there's...
Yeah.
And you're running, you're just standard cable, Ultegra on the front, aren't you?
It's just started like at the end of last week, and really had it through that race. I was saying, remember I was racing Brett. I was saying my chain kept dropping. There was this. It's happening, but not as bad.
The pulley wheels aren't as sloppy as hell or anything, are they? But you said that derailleur is a bit wobbly, and that's in the rear.
Left, in and out. Left,
Yeah,
right.
The parallelogram's a bit floppy.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm sort of seeing.
Is there a lot of play in the rivets, or is it just a slack spring?
I'm not sure. I think it's how what you're talking about with the rivets, but I'm not sure. I'll let you know tomorrow when I hear.
Come on, Dean, you can see him now.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine it's got to be something a bit weird. It's certainly not.
Something wear and tear because the bike hasn't been off the trainer, so it's connected to just drift riding.
How old's the cassette?
The cassettes, that was what I replaced last time we were going. Remember, I was having that other trouble.
Yeah. And
So that's not very old. That's only a few months, or 6 months maybe.
And have they replaced the pulley wheels recently?
No, the pulley wheels haven't been replaced. That
probably the cheapest thing. I'm sort of half thinking that the cheapest thing might be the crux, because if you've changed everything else, they do wear and they get real slack and floppy.
Yeah.
I mean, usually not to the point of doing what it's doing, but they could if there's a real lot of slack in them. But you can tell that if you lift the chain off them and wiggle them around and see if they there's not a lot of friction in them. You can sort of tell if they're flogged out.
Do you have any idea how weird it is looking at Doom on a climbing bike?
Mate, you guys are going to be really impressed. I pulled one back from 6 minutes.
I've got you on stream, Doom, just to make sure you caught him.
Oh, man.
You do look weird on a climbing bike with climbing wheels. I don't think I've ever seen you on anything that doesn't have a disc on it.
I'm stuck in a gear as well, quite a big gear, so I'm really grinding.
45
So if it goes to 10%, I'm in trouble.
Come on.
He's not responding. He's done.
Yeah. He's poor thing. He's tapped out at 160.